Although the market has recently been dipping, Bitcoin's market cap managed to surpass $1 trillion US, which is pretty impressive. And while doing so, it actually dragged the price of all of the altcoins up with it. In the latest bull run anyway. This is a scary time to be holding cryptocurrency. Is the right thing to buy more and increase your stack size? Is it to sell it all and run for the hills? Let's figure it out. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese, and in this video, we are going to be discussing what you should potentially be doing with your cryptocurrency, especially in times like this when the market is just so insane. Just as a quick recap, I am currently running a giveaway of $100 of Bitcoin where I'll be selecting a random winner at the end of March to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers. If you would like to enter in the competition, all you need to do is be a subscriber on the channel, leave a like down below and comment what your favorite cryptocurrency is and why on any of the videos I release over March. Since October of last year, pretty much every single cryptocurrency listed in the top 100 on CoinMarketCap has almost doubled, if not multiplied significantly, which will have seen many people gaining massive returns for their initial investments. I was fortunate enough myself to actually be included in that group of people who made significant returns on their initial investments. If you're interested in learning about what I invested in and why, check out the videos I have linked down in the description below on VeChain. Now, with people's portfolios exploding, there would definitely be some temptation to sell a stack, if not all of it, to avoid the stress of a market crashing and them losing it all, which inevitably has happened before, and technically at the moment from the highest highs that they've ever been, some of these cryptos anyway, we've seen them drop in the previous couple of days. So it's just an indicator that the market's going up and down, which is obvious, but that temptation to sell at any point of that growth would definitely be there. Now, if your portfolio is in the green and you decide to go ahead and sell a chunk of it, if not all of it, you would be in a fantastic position, there is no doubt about it. And there is nothing wrong with taking profits. I really want to stress that. It literally means that you have made money for investing. So if you did decide to go ahead and cash out and you are able to stomach the feeling of the market going back up and you no longer having any position in the market, and were able to avoid the mind games of seller's remorse, in the long run, you would be fine. You made a profit on your investment, you sold out, good job. But let me ask you this, what if the opposite happens? Cryptocurrency hasn't really been around for that long. It is technically a new type of asset class, it is still unproven and easily determined to be in its infancy. The potential future growth that some of these coins and tokens may experience can't really be determined today. At the moment, anyone throwing around price predictions are pretty much speculating. It is all speculation. Determining if the market's going to go up or down is speculation right now, because the reason why the market is moving is purely from investors. Retail investors and companies investing in particular coins. These coins and tokens or projects aren't yet at their full potential. The projects behind these cryptocurrencies still have years and decades of development to come. Who's to say that they can't reach valuations of companies like Microsoft, Apple, or Amazon? It's all speculation. Is it likely that some of these projects will reach that type of valuation? Yes, I would say so. Could I tell you which ones? No, I couldn't. It's speculation. I could say, yeah, VeChain, it's going to the moon. Hashtag $1, absolutely. But I have no proof. I don't know the direction they're going to go in. I don't know how they're going to develop. The point is that they have the potential to do that. Bitcoin at the moment is king. Like I said at the start of the video, they have achieved a valuation of $1 trillion. They proved that it was possible. Now, there's lots of predictions, and there have been lots of predictions, and I'm sure more predictions will come out that Bitcoin will be overtaken by another cryptocurrency in the future. Based on reasons, based on the model, what the product they're serving its customers is. The point is that it might not reign supreme forever. This could be a cryptocurrency already listed on these exchanges or on CoinMarketCap, or one that's actually being developed right now, or it could be one that is conceived in the future. Can I predict it? Again, no. Is it interesting to discuss? Yes. The overall point I'm trying to make is that I still believe, and this is my opinion, that the market is absolutely in its infancy. The volatility that we're seeing right now for some of these coins will look like a rounding error or a decimal place error in the future for some of them, which is exciting. It's kind of scary. And again, there's a hope in my heart that some of these cryptos will absolutely boom. but time will tell. So with either of the scenarios I've just discussed, one being the crypto market crashing tomorrow and just absolutely being obliterated, and the other being a rocket ship that blasts off to the moon for cryptocurrencies that hopefully I hold and you yourself hold, what are the steps or considerations that you should be thinking about and planning for right now to ensure that you do not lose overall, that you don't lose your pants, you don't lose your portfolio and come out with nothing? Now, this is entirely my opinion. I believe that if your portfolio has risen significantly, you should consider taking out your initial investment plus 30%. 30% at whatever point that it's at that you're happy with, take out 30%. Because that way, the money that you have left in the market is, we'll call it play money. You've taken out what you initially invested, so you're even, and you actually took out a little bit more, which puts you in a really good position. I do this with any investment I make, except for one, and I'm gonna justify it. I'm gonna say it's VeChain. I truly believe it's gonna hit $1, and it's gonna be an interesting video if we get there, because I say it a lot in these videos, but the whole point here is that I put a punt on VeChain. I believe it will hit $1 eventually. Time will tell, but my rule for any investment other than VeChain, get that out of here, is I will take out my initial investment plus 30%. When it gets to a point that I'm happy, and based on some of the returns you may have seen in previous videos I've made, and you yourself might be in a position where you're happy with the rise that you've seen, consider it. Just another quick justification is that I currently don't need access to the funds that VeChain has kind of brought me, so it's another reason why I'm not selling it tomorrow. If I did need access to that money, I probably would. I've prepared myself mentally and financially to be able to do that and not feel guilty if it crashes to zero tomorrow. I invested money I was willing to lose. I think that justifies it enough. Well, it does for me anyway. Most investors follow some type of strategy or set of rules that they make for themselves. If you're someone who's buying recklessly into the market, I highly encourage you to develop a strategy. It's usually called an exit strategy, to have an absolutely grounded way or idea of how you're going to manage your portfolio if it does rise significantly, especially if it rises significantly in a short amount of time. If you are not following a strategy or a set of rules you've set for yourself, and the volatility starts to kick in and it absolutely goes crazy or it crashes hard, I guarantee you are going to get stressed. It's not worth the stress. Put your mind at ease by putting a plan in place of how you're going to manage your portfolio. Overall, I'd like to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. I am a random dude chatting on the internet about discussions and topics that I am interested in. Make sure to do your own research before investing in anything, especially cryptocurrency. Be smart, do not be reckless, and only invest money that you are willing to lose. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss any of the videos that I bring out over the next month. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.